I made a video a while ago explaining why this core game kind of sucked. Since then, it's been updated to 0.6, and I did not expect this recording to go the way it did. A core game 0.6. It's out. You guys told me about it in the comments. So I'm going to test it out. First of all, the spawn seems different. It's been a while since I played it, but I don't remember the spawn looking like this and being here, I guess. One thing I want to mention is I'm going to be starting off kinda negative because I did not really like a core game 0.5. I think it suffered from all the flaws I mentioned in my Why Core Games Suck video. If you haven't seen that, you should probably check it out. It's quite good. But yeah, it definitely suffered from the same issues because it had no gameplay loop, nothing to do other than look around a little bit and explode it, which is what I ended up doing when I tried it myself. I'm liking the new map. New map looks very good. Reactor control room. Yeah, have a little entering and then we're re-entering. I like that. Okay, do I not have the correct keycard? Oh, okay, I did it. There's a huge lack of feedback. I feel like you don't know if you actually did something or not. Oh my god, that's so loud. Okay, there's so many lasers. What the fuck? Okay, SL. Okay. I think that's from Portal, of course it is. It sounds like it's from Portal. One thing I'm noticing now that I'm paying attention, if you look in the corner of my screen, there's levels. That's very good because if you can level up just by running the reactor, you're more motivated to not just get bored and exploded because, oh, I want to increase my levels. That's really good. Starting off with a positive. Ah, my eyes. Okay, it's a negative. This game sucks. Okay, that's actually kind of beautiful. What the hell? That shit looks really good. Gotcha. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. Okay, the lasers have temperatures of their own. That is interesting. Unsafe for entry. You have to do maintenance in there, like in tier G. Nice. Oh, is this cooling the actual lasers? We're cooling it. Okay. Nice. Okay, set that back to 1. And I see I'm gaining credits. There's also a timer in the corner saying how long I've been running it for. There's even credits. Hold on. Take a look at that. Statistics. That's kinda nice. Longest survival time. That would incentivize you to beat that, which means not exploding it. Total time played. Fair enough. There's different occupations, reactor operations, maintenance, science, visitor. Nice. Okay, there are achievements. That's fair. That's fair. What do you use the credits for? This is kind of what I'm wondering, but maybe there's a store somewhere in the facility. Do we have a power quota? Is this it? Oh, there is a power quota. We need temperature 1500. Okay. So let's turn these off. I know it said, oh, you need to keep them on, but it's my reactor, buddy. We'll take these up to 2. Okay, now it should heat up rapidly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna take this one back to 1. I'm gonna take this one back to 1 too. I'm gonna start cooling these down. Because it seems like, yeah, we're definitely on it. Okay, now it's cooling down though. What if I turn one of these off? I'm trying to stabilize it at the point it wants me to have it at. That's relatively stable. And then it's gonna end in like 1 second. Completed. Okay, now what happens? Turn that back on. We did the quota. I didn't see a spike in my levels. Maybe it's because I'm not reactor operations. Let's try changing to that and hope the reactor doesn't explode. Reactor operations. Now reactor operations. Okay, we'll try reaching the quota. And then we'll see if we get experience for doing it. Major oversight if you don't. Yeah, we are within the margin. 300 seconds. Holy moly. Well, while we wait for that, I want to admit that the game has changed a lot. It seems like they've actually basically remade the entire game, to be honest. The map is nothing like it was before, based on my memory. Yeah, nothing is basically the same actually, which is honestly, I gotta respect it. They have changed a lot in this update, which is great, honestly. Before, I don't think it had that much incentive. It didn't really motivate you to keep the reactor stable, but it seems like it is now. We'll see with the power quota and the experience in a second here. But even just the fact that when I go into statistics, I have longest survival time, total time played, meltdown counter. But at least there's meltdown survived, so that might motivate you to save the reactor. It looks like you have to cooperate with reactor operations in order to do maintenance, because it looks like you need to activate some fans and vent some of the air so people can go in here and do maintenance, which is very cool. This game might have become a mix of something like QSurf and TRG or RBWR, which honestly, if done correctly, has so much potential. I cannot overstate that. This game went from being on the bottom of my list of like core games that are good. Like, when I say bottom, I mean that it wasn't good, to potentially being up there, which is incredible, which is a huge, even if it isn't a game that I like, the fact that I'm saying that it has potential right now is insane, and I hope that they can do something with that. The main thing that is going to prove if they are doing something with it or not is if I'm going to level up from completing the quota. That's the deciding factor, I feel like. The stats are nice, but leveling up is amazing for dopamine releases. We're going to see. We're going to see. Even has ranks, you see, like it says beginner operator. Like, look at RBWR. People have been getting millions of points in that. I've been talking with some people recently that play it a lot. Like, it's literally just the points that motivate them to play the game as much as they do. Of course, there's no meltdown in RBWR. You just get kicked from the lobby, but just having points is clearly enough for some people to play a game a lot. So if this game has something similar, aka levels, it has a chance to be really good. But that's basically everything I have to say, honestly. I'm not really interested in exploring the facility. That's not what I'm here for. I'm sure somebody else is gonna make a video doing that. Maybe even making a video on everything that's changed. I'm here to run the reactor. We're about to see if the quota gets hit or not. Let's see. Completed, and I got 50 credits and 25 experience. My brain is lighting up with dopamine. That's actually sick. Wait a minute. Wait, that's actually sick. Hold on. I think a core game has actually become a good core game. Wow. That's crazy. I think that's all I have for this video. I might do a conclusion now. We'll see. I'm shocked. I'm frankly shocked. So yeah, I genuinely didn't expect to say this, but this update actually surprised me in a good way. This wasn't meant to be a deep dive or a full video essay, just honest first reactions, seeing whether this game actually fixed what I criticized before. If you enjoyed this more laid-back gameplay style, let me know. I'll still be doing video essays, but I also want room for stuff like this. Please do drop a like or consider subscribing if you like my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.